And here we have the long anticipated episode, filmed right after the other ones. Y'all been seeing this My Hero Academia shirt for the longest. Yeah, I swear I do change, it's just that I'm filming this all in one day. Cause too addicted to Kiss for the Petals, y'all. It's just too addicting. Like I said, it's injected in my veins now. Like, dude, I don't think there's can be like a long period of time now like I can't get through these games. Only if I'm really busy. Other than that, I'm pretty sure on my break I just obsessed playing with this. But yeah, I caught off last time, which probably upset a lot of you, so I apologize. I tried like doing something new where like I edit the dialogue, just showing that, and then just like, you know, a little bit sensory, and then just muting most of the sound, cause really, like, just not appropriate. Anyway, but yeah, here we are about to conclude the game. My gosh, I apologize again. I know y'all were like waiting. Like, I apologize. Apologize. But yeah, this is part 13, which now I'm pleased that we're at, because the Joy and Love of You had a part 13 too, and I just wanted to make it a little parallel, because it gives me this, like, I feel like it's just fitting. Also, let's see the CGI. Oh, they're holding hands. So cute, dude. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my god, like, there's so much paid attention to this. I love it all. Anyway though, after putting our uniforms back on neatly, we stared out toward the sky through the window. For some reason, the sight of the setting evening sun stirred up a sorrowful sensation within my heart. Our hands stuck together lightly as if we were glued together. Yeah, I could see it from this like little creek, this little like crevice. The first time I see one with you. Depends. Y'all want to stay together forever, so I guess they're for the rest of your life. Oh, that's so sweet. A summer's rain. Oh, I forgot summer was coming through. Ooh. They were potentially referencing. They could be potentially referencing either the 5th game. No, wait. No, the 5th game, I think it's Nanami and Yuna. They could be potentially referencing a future game. Because, like, we're going to wear uniforms next month. So, when would that be? I'm curious now. I want to see that, but I doubt it would happen in, like, anytime soon. Because the game's already gonna finish, y'all. I checked and this is the last CGI. I had to go back, like, you know, and check. Ray's like, I don't remember that. The freak. I don't remember that part. He has so much joy. This is why it's called the joy of loving you. Oh my gosh. Anyway, oh my god. Of course. Wherever you go, I go. Ain't no way I just called that. I go wherever you want me to go. Dude, I'm psychic now at this point. Dude. Then again, that was pretty obvious, I guess. Be in the pool, the sea, or an uninhabited island. Yeah. I see that. Gotta change up the diet, you know.
夏はレオの水着姿が拝めそう。
That's the thing Mike's been looking forward to all this time, dude.
秋はどうする？冬は
Oh.
何かやりたいことある？
先のことなんて何もわからないわよ。でも経験したことがないことを経験したいわ。
That's great, Brio. Good development on your part. I really look forward to the future games. If it does show whatever they're talking about, the summer vacation thingy, like, or summer uniform, I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully it's... Guys, if it's potentially not, like, one of the games I downloaded, can y'all let me know in the comments, like, what they're, like, you know, discussing about? Because, like, yeah, like, I'm trying to, like, you know, play all of these versions, and I don't want to miss out on any, you know? Anyway, let's continue. Oh, well, I want to experience.
秋は銀杏を拾ったり、
Ginkgo nuts?
冬は雪が降ったら一緒に雪だるまを作ったり、
Oh.
そういうことをやってみたい。
Those are little, so small things, but like, so fulfilling. It's like a bucket list. Rayo, the girl who had never done the things girls her age has done. The girl whose first friend was me. The girl who I first fell in love with. That's why I was more than willing to take care of Rayo no matter what it
い
was.
いよ、何でもやろ。
So cute. Oh my god.
銀杏拾いと雪だるま作り、その他何でも。あ、冬はこたつで麻雀をやろうね。
Oh, we're gonna be like Saki over here. I forgot. I think that's what they play. I don't know. I haven't watched the anime in a while. I remember watch it like, you know, on and off. Like I would like watch it like, and then I'll watch it like, I would just watch random episodes. And then I like stopped because like it was a little repetitive. I was like, when is it gonna conclude? Like you're telling me that like what's her name? But no, Nodoka. You're telling me Nodoka turned into an angel? Just kidding. I thought that happened. No, I think it was just a reference they made. Also, sorry if I spoil anything there. If you're planning to watch Saki, go for it. But anyway, going really off topic. I apologize. Also, I'm getting kind of blinded. This light is not helping. There's like 3 different monitors hitting me at once. I'm like, gonna get blind. Anyway, oh, I can play Mojang Katsu in the winter too.
麻雀はルールを知らないわ。
Well, like I said, we can
と
learn.
いうか、それは普通の女の子がすること？
I don't know, ask the whole Psyche anime about that. Or Psyche? Saki. Not Psyche K. Oof, anyway.
う
Saki.
ちの家庭では普通なの。
Oh, really?
沢口家検定か。
It's the Sawaguchi family specialty?
そんなことないって。
It's not as... It's very... It's very common. Like, you think it's not that common?
うん、
Yeah.
そうね。
Ryo's eyes gradually got heavier. She let out a yawn, and then I too felt sleepy.
早く夏が来ればいいのに。
うん、
ねえ、レオ、
何？
好きよ。とても。
今さらどうしたの？
なんとなく、今言わなきゃいけない気がしたの。
You just feel like saying it, you know? Just for no reason. Soon my eyelids got heavier too. Gradually I closed my eyes. The last sight I was able to gather was Rayle's golden hair dazzling rays of the evening sun.
好きよ。
Just falling asleep on...
愛が
Wait.
大好き。
Are they falling asleep on the fucking school? Anyway, Rayo whispered those sweet nothings to my
これ
ear.
からも一緒にいなきゃ許さないんだからね。
うん。
Slowly, Rayo's head, I can't even speak, head fell and leaned onto my shoulder. Damn, she knocked out. That pleasant weight on my shoulders brought a feeling of happiness to me. Making sure not to wake Rayo up, I tried my best not to move my body. Just like that, the 2 shadows within the classroom overlapped with each other. I can truly feel it, the joy of loving you. They had to make a cameo. Oh, and then when I click this, it's probably gonna end. Oh my gosh. I'm so full of it today. Anyway. Like, it's 3 a.m. Oh, that's kind of concerning. But anyway, I'm about to finish, y'all. Sorry, I just have to double check. I always look over my shoulders. But anyway. Oh my gosh, we finished. I really don't want to click this because I'm not going to be emotionally prepared. I'm probably going to start crying out, y'all. Not going to lie. I get kind of emotional with this kind of stuff. Like, I'm probably going to be stunned and it's good. I'll just stop yapping. No, I waited this moment. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna start crying out. We're getting to it. Joy of loving you. Oh, the voice actors. Thank you guys. You guys peaked. That was so good. That was so good. Oh, there's actually something in my eye, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I have to check after this. There's something fell in my eye. It's not an excuse to cry. I swear. I'm jamming out to this. Thank you all of these people who translated this, or otherwise I wouldn't understand. But thank you also for Riguya. Oh my god. Oh my god, we just finished that. That was such an emotional roller coaster. But you know, as always, let's go back to this. So, where should I start? That's the big issue here right now. Where should I start? Well, this is why I picked this image in specifically. The first time they met, first of all, Reo had a lot of development. I'll first dive into Reo. She had so much development. Although she still has like she keeps some of still like her like tsundere personality, which we all know that's just Reo. You know, she's just never gonna let that go, I guess. But like, she also had big development on like when it comes to like relationships overall. Not just her and like her classmates too. Because back then she would just like snap at them. Like it doesn't matter when or why. She would just wouldn't want to talk. But now, she has a sense of guilt now when it comes to, like, her rash behavior. So, that self-awareness that she built up, it's, like, it's very good on her part. Because it makes it, like, she comes off as more understandable now. Because before, she just, like, gave off kind of a... Like, that person's just always rude. They just always act like that. Like, we don't want to get to them. But here, like, Reo's, like, this... Like, she's, like, a more brighter figure, I could see now. And how she, like, although she could be really dishonest about many things, which always gets my riled up, like, most of the time she just doesn't know how to, like, you know, like, she just doesn't know how to say it. Oh, my bad. She just doesn't know how to say it, and she, like, keeps it to herself. Which is, like, you know, I guess it's because, like, for being an only child and having like parents who are always like off overseas, like although she has all that money, like I feel like she never had a close friend like she established. She never like experience what it was like to like, you know, do things like a girl her age would do. And when she met Mai, that perspective changed entirely, because now her memories are just filled with like, you know, Mai. That's why Mai is such a like important figure. Also, Mai, I think I mentioned this on the other game. Mai, she like approached Ryo first, thinking she was like, you know, their underclassmen. Obviously that worked, but also that was a big impact on Ryo's life, because no one else, like, you know, no one else was there to approach Ryo, because like she was the new student. She like sticked out like a sore thumb, and like, you know, a lot of people just didn't wanna, you know, risk it. Like, and I understand that. Like, applies to like moving to different countries as well. Like, you like stick out like a sore thumb so much because like everyone else there speaks the same language, like probably like, you know, follow the same culture, have like, you know, similar experiences. Obviously everyone's different, but like, you know, they just have like, you know, they're used to their ground. When someone else enters their ground, it becomes like, you know, like it just like it kind of like, you know, collides. Like, you don't know like what do you have in common, like you know, there's obviously a bunch of differences. Also, the slang is a big thing too. I like how sometimes they reference English slang. That was our Western slang. That was really interesting. But anyway, yeah, that's also why, like, you know, I guess Ryo, it's understandable why Ryo fell in love with Mai, because Mai just like, she stuck out, but like in a more like, because other girls, they were like kind of just in their own like kind of circles. They would just kind of do their own things, you know. But Mai here, she was like, just talk to everyone. Ryo was like, no, she was no exception too. She just wanted to talk to Ryo, but then she like saw how different Ryo was from the others. She's like, oh shit. And then when Ryo displayed her attitude to Mai was like, why is this girl why is she so obnoxious? And at first she couldn't stand Ryo. They couldn't stand each other, because like Mai would always tell like boss Ryo around, be like, oh, you're so like, how can you not know this and that? Like Mai would get like, you know, like she would just like not get frustrated, but she was just like, you know, like, how do you not know like this or that, or like dude, that's so obvious, kind of like, you know. And then Ray over here is like, oh, why is this girl bossing me around? Like, she really thinks she can tell me what to do. Like, that type of energy, you know? But later on, feelings started forming. Ryo started seeing she started seeing, like, the very positive traits of Mai. And Mai, she didn't understand how Ryo felt at the time, because like I said, Ryo does not know how to convey her feelings. She don't know how to speak her mind. That's why they always call her dishonest. And always like, you know, that's why like when the classmates are like interacting with tsundere attitude and Ryo's like, no, that's not true. Like she like denies things. They know that she means it. You know? And so like, you know, it took Maya like quite a while to figure out. When she did, Ryo, like, you know, Ryo just straight up told her, because Mai kept pushing, because Mai was always a very persistent person. She always wanted to like know what was happening. With Ryo, when she found out, she was astonished and didn't know what to say. But then like with time, like she like thought about it more. She like, I'm actually interested in Ryo. So it's good that she gave Ryo a chance, because like if she didn't, then Ryo, like I said, Ryo wouldn't be here like standing. She like their relationship would be nothing. I'm being dead like honest. If one person didn't initiate something, then there's no way that the relationship would progress. Like another thing too, like let's say that Ryo never came back, supposedly. She never went to go see Mai. Mai would always just think she was missing. If Ryo was just hiding, then the relationship would just be stuck. They would both be sad. But in this case, Ryo wanted to go see Mai at the end. And then Mai, she knew she didn't want, like, after Ryo stopped going to school, she just like, you know, went to Ryo's like condo many times to try to seek out Ryo, even though she wasn't there. It's because like, you know, they both like had curiosity for each other in the beginning, which is like yeah, Like, we're all humans, we all get curious too. And then once we like become like comfortable enough, then we just stay with it. It's hard to separate ourselves. And Mai's development too. What I have to say about Mai, I guess she became more of like let's see. Although she is like, you know, very persistent, like sometimes like be like, whoa, like, you know, give it time, stuff like that. Like, I would say, yeah, the different kind of had a point. She became more cheerful. I would also say she became a little more like, what's the word? Like, she displayed more of herself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not only was she more cheerful, she also, like, you know, started caring about things more. Like, you know what I mean? Like in the beginning of Join in Love with You, she like displayed kind of just like level surface level sentiment, or like, you know, display of affection. She wasn't like overly affectionate like how she is with Ryo. With anyone else, with her family, she probably just like normal like family relationship. I don't think I called a time where she was like, you know, overly ecstatic with like anyone else other than Ryo. Also, she would let her emotions like also like get the best of her when it comes to like Ryo as well. So yeah, I would say like her display of emotion really increased. And also when the classmates saw her depressed when Ryo wasn't there, that also just shows how much like Mai cares more about like I guess like particular things. She kind of reminds me of Shimamura. If you guys know Adachi is Shimamura, I'll just use that as a prime example. Shimamura, at first she didn't really care about much things. Like, she didn't care if relationships would get left and stuff like that. Mai, in this case, I felt like was kind of like a Shimamura. Like, not gonna lie. Like, I love Adachi Shimamura, but anyway. Yeah, I feel like she was like a Shimamura in a way, because she didn't really, like, you know, care about, like, things would just go and go. I feel like that's how Mai's old self was. But now she, like, sees, like, you know, she sees how much, like, you know, things actually, like, you know, how much significance it can have on you. With Shimamura, with Adachi, like, at first she just saw Adachi as a friend. But then, like, you know, she saw, like, Adachi stood out more than other people. Like, to be honest, she more than mind like losing like a lot, like more people, like, you know, just like, you know, like for example, like her surface level friend, she didn't mind losing them, but like with Adachi, it was more serious. I feel like in this case, like Adachi, it's like, or Ryo's like an Adachi and Mai's like a Shimamura. You get the sense though, like. That's how I kind of like, you know, interpret it a bit. Cause also there's like similarities between them too. Like Adachi doesn't know how to like, you know, she tries her best to display her feelings. Sometimes it like goes wrong. Kind of like Ryo, for example. Also like they don't know how to interact with people. That's another thing. Maybe this is the before Adachi and Shimamura. Anyway, yeah, like they struggle to interact with people. They only get close when, like, you know, their partner, like, you know, brings them to, like, you know, to circles. Certain social circles. With Mai, like, Shimamura was, like, pretty, like, she wasn't the most outgoing, but she was just, like, there, and people would, like, kind of envy her in a way. Like, be like, oh, like, Shimamura, like, this and that. And then also, like, but she still had a cool head. I feel like Mai has a very cool head when, like, you know, she's just taking on tasks and stuff. With Ryo, she just like kind of bottles it up. This is a good balance. You know why? Because like Mai takes like she sees like most things. Like how do I explain it? Ryo makes her care about more things, while Mai makes Ryo see more things in like a slower pace. I think, like, you know what I mean? Like, I say she's like, Mai's a more of a logical thinker, while Ryo's a bit of a more what was it called? Not like impulses. Like, you go by of how you feel. Emotional thinker, I low-key forgot, but yeah. Ryo goes more about how she feels. Mai goes more about what she thinks is right. But then like they kind of like switch it around later on. Like Ryo's all like, oh, I won't tell you until this certain period, because she was logically because her logic was that she would wait to like finish like convincing her parents to stay for my sake, and then Mai later on became an emotional thinker because she felt bad. She felt so bad for Ryo. So not only did they later on switch kind of roles-ish, like I believe they did. Like it was like a switch. They like, yeah, their traits, like I said, similar to Dachi Ishimura. But anyway, enough references. But yeah, like I said, yeah, they at first they thought like in a different light, but like, you know, later on they like, you know, they like kind of switched around, like I said. Like it went from emotional thinker and logical thinker to emotional thinker. Like she, like I said, she went by her emotions later on, and Ryo went by her logic later on. And then they just like connected, like, you know, they had misunderstandings obviously because of their difference in thinkings. But all they needed to do was just to sit down and just explain to each other. Like, I guess that's what everyone was referring to. Yeah, I think even Sarah referred to that. Like, I low-key forgot what she said. But I think it was similar to those lines, you know? Like, oh, it would take a while, but, you know, something. But yeah. All you gotta do is just, you know, see, like, what's the issue? See, like, you know, the miscommunication. They have a bunch of miscommunication because they're both stubborn, first of all. They're both stubborn, and yeah, it's hard to get into an agreement, you know, an agreement. Anyways, that's how I see the characters. I think that this is a really good, like a really well established couple, and I have no complaints. I guess the only complaints about this game I have so far that's like, oh, like actually like kind of like not like, I know it's like that type of game, but I feel like this is the most explicit kiss for the pedal game I ever played. Like, I don't know if the next games are gonna be as hardcore as this. I felt like this was just really hardcore this time. Like, like, I don't know if it's as hardcore as Sweet Enchanting Kisses. Sweet Enchanting Kisses is really hardcore. Then again, the original was too. I say this is like, for me, like the third most hardcore game. Like, I feel like maybe it's because I haven't played a Kiss of the Pedal, like, you know, like the other games in a while, but this game just felt so hardcore. It's those scenes. I know they had like much significance on some of the scenes, but some of them just felt very lustful. So yeah, I felt like there could have been more CGIs of the freaking outfits of Ryo. Another complaint there. There could have been, we could have had a whole fashion show there. It would have been so amazing. Oh my gosh, I could have put it on my thumbnail, but no. No, they didn't want to give me that. Another complaint there. Let me think. I wish we could have saw more of the other characters. You know, like Yuna, Nanami. Like, sure, we saw Sarah and Akaide, which is understandable because they were like, you know, they're the second game. They're before the third game, you know, makes sense. But yeah, I would have liked to see like other characters interact with, like, you know, these two. But maybe we'll get that in the further future because these are all series. I'm pretty sure all these series are connected. Like, yeah. But anyway, more critiques. I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh my god, I can't think of anything else. I think those were mostly my critiques. Yeah, to be honest, yeah. Yeah, that's all I gotta say for the critiques. Like, I can't think of anything at the top of my head. Maybe if I remember, maybe I'll comment. And also, it's really getting really late, so Gonna wrap this up in a few more minutes. Still wanna rant though. A little bit more. It's that 30-minute mark. Anyway, so overall, what I think about this game is that it was definitely a roller coaster of emotions. That's what I gotta say. I feel like most of the references they did in this game, it felt like alive. You know what I mean? It felt fresh, felt good, felt really good. Because like I feel like their I can't even speak. Interactions were so just natural. They were so smooth. Like they didn't feel they didn't feel stagnant at all. They felt like really smooth. Like in they felt so genuine as well. Like it felt like each time they spoken, they had something else to say, and then each time there was more like, you know, there's more care. Like they cared about more about what they were talking about each time they spoke. Each second they saw each other. Like they started caring more and more about each other. Like that's why it's like what's called love by the second, or I don't even know. I'm trying to make a reference here, but yeah. No, I lost my train of thought for a sec. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, loving each step of the way. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, I think I talked enough about their characters enough. If you guys want a longer analysis, let me know. If you don't think this is enough, sorry, I'm low-key also kind of tired, but this is mostly what I think about. Really good development. I like, you know, I really like it. I really liked it. And should I do a ranking? I'm gonna have to exclude the original game though, and Sweet Enchanted Kisses, cause I haven't played those second games. Next time I will though. Oh baby, the next Kiss for the Petals video is gonna be, what was it? I think it was called, I can't think of the top of my head. I think it was Kiss for the Petals. I think it was like something about like painting on angels. Something like that. Yeah, remember that one took longer to download. But anyway, yeah, really enjoyed this game. If I had to rank it from my dear prince, of all love to respect, this one has to be higher. My dear prince, join love. But I'd say the gap is not too high. I say if I had to give, what was the most recent game? Oh, if I had to give Beloved Photograph a 4.5, this one would be a 4.7. I feel like I've stayed through this range because all of these games are very like I love them. There hasn't one that blown me away. Like this one definitely did, because like, you know, nostalgic purposes, and also like, you know, I just love these characters. I feel like I'm kind of at the point where I can analyze like a bunch of the games and identify which ones like blow me off the water the most. This one definitely did, I must say. When I saw like this game for the first time, I thought it was gonna be something real big. Yeah, and I'm not disappointed. It's just that, like, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, my expectations are really set high. So yeah, I'm not disappointed with this game. It was a really good game. It's just that, like, you know, I just set my expectations too high. So yeah, future games, the rating system is gonna keep going. I should start writing down because I low-key forget these scorings too. But yeah. And without further ado, guys, you guys know what I'm about to say. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment down below if you guys want more of this comment. I need to sleep after this, dude. It's like 3:26, dude. Oh my gosh. I have to wake up early. Actually semi-early, but still. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, like and subscribe, so I can know that I'm getting slowly out of it. After that whole analysis and me just rambling, I'm slowly getting out of it. But anyway, try not to waste more of your time. Try not to. Anyways, though, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe so I can know what type of content you guys like. And I'll update you guys on the TGL series. 23.5 should be coming out. Like, the day I'm recording this, 23.5 should be out, like, in, like, like in 2 days, I think. Because currently today is like Friday, or technically like a day. But yeah, this is most likely gonna be posted like way like deep into January or even February. But yeah, it's because it's like the last part. But anyway, because you enjoyed, and without further ado, see you guys next time on. And if you guys want more, subscribe for more Kiss of the Petals. And without further ado, see ya. I'm gonna pass out at this point, y'all. I feel so tired. Oh, it's been a grind. Twice the grind. Like on my channel. Anyway, see ya. I love you guys. Thank you guys for the support of this series. Oh my god. If you guys stuck through all the way, thank you guys. You guys are the reason why I'm playing all of this. You guys are the reason why like I have so much excitement every time I play these games, or like, anything. Like, oh my god. Just can't thank you guys enough. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully this year is gonna go well for you guys. I pray and hope that each and every one of you who are watching have a good 2025. And hopefully, we get through this all together. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Until next time, the next Kiss of the Petals games. Which, yeah, I low-key just forgot the name. But yeah, thank y'all.